Good morning, students. In this video, you will understand the work of aggregate function. Already, I discussed the scalar function, in which we deal only one row at a time. But in aggregate function, we are going to work on group of rows that is called as couple. Okay. So when I'm talking about the aggregate function, then the aggregate function can be divided into 5 functions. First one is count, next one is sum, third one is average, fourth one is max, and the last one is mean. Okay. Now, one by one, I'm going to discuss these all functions. Okay. My first function is count. Okay. You must be knowing what is the use of count function. To count number of couples in a table. Okay. So actually, whenever you are going to, yes, work on a table and you want that how many records I have entered in my table, then the count function will help you a lot. Okay. Now, the next function is the sum function. If suppose you have salary in a table, okay, and you want that what the total salary should be of all the employees, okay, like I'm just in an organization, okay, and I'm going to prepare the salary of each and every employee, my dear. So I must be knowing that after just setting that field of an individual, yes, employee, and later on I want that what the total salary that I have to pay to all the employees. In that case, this sum function will help me a lot. But somewhere you will see the null is ignored, my dear. Okay. Next one is average. Okay. You know, if suppose you have 5 salaries of, yeah, 5 in a employee salary, okay, and you want that it should be having the average, okay, that means the total salary divided by 5. So this you can do by the help of average function. Now max function. If suppose you have 10 employees and their 10 salaries are showing, yes, in a table, and I want who is getting the highest salary. So for that, I can go for max, and the minimum salary, I can go for min. Okay. Now I'm going to discuss these all topics using MySQL. Okay. So let me go to MySQL. Okay. MySQL. First, I have to give the password so that I can start my work. Okay. If you will give wrong password, you cannot be able to start MySQL. Okay. So let me have the password. Okay. I have already entered in SQL. Okay. My first work is to open the database. So I'm going to use my database as Office. Okay. Now I have created one table and the table name is teacher1. What is the name of the table? Teacher1. See, select star from teacher1. Okay, you can see, yes, already the table has come, which contains how many records? Just to count 1 2 wait 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 10 records are there. Okay, now I'm going to extract the records, yes, by using the query. Okay, suppose anyone asked, wait, let me clear everything. Okay, suppose anyone has asked, okay, that I have to wait, let me set it. So anyone asks that please show me the distinct salary, okay, unique salary. Distinct means what? Unique salary of table teacher1. So in that case, I will go and use the distinct keywords. Just you see, select distinct. This keyword already I discussed before, my dear. Okay. Now, on which field? Salary. Okay. From teacher1. Just you can see. Now you can see, you see the previous table, and that is your best table, and you see the next table, that is the virtual table. Okay, just I'm going to show you 5,000. This salary is given to 2 employees, but after the query it is showing only one. Already I said why we use a distinct function. Yes, to find out the unique data from the field which you have used in the query. Okay, if suppose I want the name, so unique name it will work. Okay, so you understood what is the use of distinctive function. Now the next question, yes, to find out those employees whose gender is female. Okay, so there I have male and female. Okay, so in that case I have to use the condition, and that condition must be used in where clause. Okay, I'm going to show you. Okay, wait, just first you see the table. First you see the table so that you can understand how your data is going to be displayed on the screen. Okay, just you can see how many females are there. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are there. It means 6 records going to be displayed on the screen. Okay, see, select star. I'm using star because all I have to see. Okay, otherwise you will use the field, only field will be shown. Okay, so select a star from teacher 1 where gender equal to F is for female. Okay, now just see how many records have been shown. I counted 6, and all the 6 records are showing there. So I can extract my data. Okay, and those data which are related to gender female. Okay, same, I can use this one on my salary also. Okay, those who are getting more than 7,000. Okay, salary, only those records to be displayed. So there I will use the same condition, where clause I will use. Okay, where what is the name of the field? Salary. Where salary greater than, here you have to use the relational operator. Okay, salary greater than what I said, 7,000. 7,000. Okay, now see, more than 7,000 all the records are displayed. Okay, I hope you have understood this topic. Now the next function is my sum function. Okay, now I am going to use the sum function. Okay, now I want the salary, total salary. Okay, total salary, then sum salary, sum salary, yes, from teacher 1 over. Now see whether it will be shown or not. See, total salary, yes, has been displayed here. Okay, so I hope you have understood these all topics, my dear. Okay, thank you, my dear.